welcome to Good Morning Chi Alpha. I'm your host, April Sipe. A very, very special guest here sitting to my left, the Reverend Michael Godswa, who has been recently added power player in the realm of politics, but has been receiving a groundswell of support from mainly Mac users, Yankees fans, and college students. Reverend, welcome to the program.
It's great to be here, April.
One of the rumors that's been circulating around this presidential campaign season has been the possibility of a dark horse candidacy. So let's just get that out of the way. First off, are you running for president?
Well, April, that's a very good question. And I know there are a lot of people asking that question. Will Mike Godswa run? Well, I've been listening to you, America. In fact, I went on a listening tour of the United States. And after hearing your voices and spending time discussing that question with my family, I feel like it is the right time to announce my candidacy for higher office.
It's a very big announcement coming from the Reverend. As a relative newcomer to politics and having never held elected office before, what makes you qualified to be president?
What makes me qualified? Well, April, maybe we just need to ask the question of where has qualification gotten us? Where has qualification gotten us? I really feel like people are looking for a change. And I want to answer that call for the change. In fact, I feel like there's a wave of hope coming from Americans. I want to lead that transition from partisan politics and bickering into a candidacy of change.
So it seems as though change and hope are big pieces of your message, but what does that mean in terms of policies?
April, I want to talk to you straight. I really don't feel like Americans need policies. What we need is hope and a belief in the strong will of this American people to turn our country around.
You know, campaigning can be tough. How do you do it?
You know, April, campaigning is tough. In fact, the last minute of my campaign has been very difficult for me. But I'm going to make it through because I really believe the things that I bring to the table, things like prayer. I mean, I'm not talking about ordinary prayer, like just every now and then. I'm talking about prayer every single day. And not only every single day, because we want to have prayer Monday through Friday, probably at 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Right, in the chapel.
Prayer every day at 9 a.m.
Every day at 9 a.m., Monday through Friday.
In the chapel, you said?
In the K Chapel.
K Chapel at 9 a.m.
But not only that, I really feel like we need to push this candidacy off with prayer all night.
Oh.
All night, that's right. All night on January 25th.
You're talking some big ideas now.
Big ideas. I'm talking from 10 p.m. until 6 in the morning the next day. I really feel like that is the powerful way to begin the candidacy.
We have to take a break right now, but stick around and we will have more candid answers from the Reverend Michael Godswa.
Mike Godswa wants you to live in a world without Windows. His preference for Apple goes beyond choice. It's an obsession. He's even used coercion to promote his aims. Godswa's staffers have confessed to being forced to use Macs against their will. Do you want to live in a world without Windows? Paid for by PC users against Mike Godswa.
Winter Retreat. Register in the back. Winter Retreat. Register in the back.
And we're back. Thank you so much. If you're just now joining us, we are sitting here at Good Morning Chi Alpha with the Reverend Michael Godswa, who has just announced his candidacy for president on this very program. So we have one more question for the Reverend before we have to go. But, I mean, gotta ask, The primary season's already started, many important contests have already happened, you're kind of late to the game, so to speak. So, gotta wonder, what sort of organization do you have in place to get some key wins in these primaries?
You know, April, that is a challenge. And I feel like we've addressed that challenge. You see, far too long, America has ignored the voice of one of its most vibrant constituents, college students. In fact, many watching this program now are in that very age group. So college students, I speak to you. Come join this wave of hope. And I feel like one of the best ways that you can be involved is to be a part of a small group. In fact, tonight, there will be people available to tell you more about getting involved in our small groups. I hope you can attend our reception right after this program.
That's great. It's really great that you're engaging young people who have so often not participated in the political process. Thank you so much, Reverend, for taking the time to be on this program and explain your views. It's a pleasure having you.
It was my pleasure, April.
All right, we need to take another commercial break, but when we come back, a man who was struck by lightning 4 times and lived to write a song about it. We'll see his electrifying performance after this.